contest of the tournament is a heavyweight contest of 8 5-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions, or 1 KO to decide the winner. It's my pleasure to introduce you on my left, from London, Terry Rudge. And also my pleasure to introduce you on my right, ladies and gentlemen, the heavyweight champion of North America, Thornton.
And Les Thornton of Manchester gained that heavyweight title of North America over there under the name of Henry Pirlo, or Henri Pirlo, the name of his grandmother, actually. But now he's coming back to this country. He's going to use permanently, I understand, his real name, Les Thornton. Les Thornton from Salford in Lancashire originally, now residing in Manchester.
Seconds away, round 1.
There's no question about it that Les Thornton in the leotard is going to give Terry Rudge from Dunstable, Bedfordshire, a lot of trouble here in this bout. He's got 1 stone weight advantage, as Thornton. But Les Thornton certainly did well in his last trip to North America. Apparently there's some disagreement over there as to whether he took the title or not, but of course the promoters over here told me that he did legitimately get the title, so that's good enough for me. Arm lock to Rudge. No question about it. Terry Rudge has got this arm lock on right at the beginning, and he's going to hold it on, letting his opponent use some of his stamina up, trying to get out of it. The only really efficient way, certain way out of an arm lock like that, of course, is to go right over the top. Difficult to explain, but maybe you'll see what I mean if he gets the chance to try it. No. Mind you, a man of 16 stone 1, as Les Thornton is, quite a jump to get right over the top of your man and land behind him to get your arm around the right way with the joint. I wish he'd try it. It would explain it so much more easily than I could. There it is. No, he's going for the head scissors on the way. Now, if he'd gone the whole way instead of going for the head scissors halfway, he might have made it. Well, finally out of trouble from the arm lock. A couple of minutes left, round 1 in this 8 5-minute round contest. 2 falls to decide it. And that hype came off a second time. So Rudge knows what he's going for. He avoided it neatly. Backhammer, Rudge, but doesn't last. It's going to be difficult for Les Thornton to keep to freestyle rules here. This is his first television appearance following his return from the United States. 1 minute to go. Of course, they allow anything and all in wrestling over there. And they're often held back quite a bit by the freestyle rules in this country. Again, that short version of the hype stood him in good stead twice. Well, almost a two from a pinfall chance there by Rudge underneath, but he didn't worry anymore on this round. Terry Rudge from Dunstable, Bedfordshire, billed normally. He was born in Tottenham in London. We first saw him on television in 1967, but improved so much recently that he's becoming one of the top heavyweights in the country. Promoters have discovered that he really has tremendous potential for the heavyweight bracket here. He started as an amateur wrestling at 15 years old. He did 4 years as an amateur there.
Seconds away, round two.
Round two, no score. Terry Rudge in the trunks versus Les Thornton. Can't get used to calling him Les Thornton because I'm so used to Henri Pirlo, a ring name he's used for many years now. Decided to change it permanently back. Use his own. Les is one of the few people who fought Bert Azarati for the European heavyweight title. He was knocked out in the 5th round, but at least he got through 4.5 rounds before he was finished against the master Bert Azarati. Didn't quite get the leg as he intended there as he went for the head fast. If he just locked the leg on the way, he'd have had Rudge in trouble then. No, this time that push for the second time. He got a second shot, a flying tackle, but beautifully brought down in a slam by Rudge. And the first fall. Well, I would have bet anything against that. In fact, I was just going to say that although Rudge is doing well so far, I don't think he's got much chance against this massive fellow, Les Thornton. But he gets the first fall just as I was going to say it. Nice work, Terry Rudge. No.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. In 2 minutes, 10 seconds of the second round, a pinfall with a counter to a flying body press, and the first fall to Terry Rudge.
The flying tackle there by Thornton off the ropes. Beautifully timed, as he thought, and as we thought at ringside, but Rudge saw it coming, grabbed the crotch hold on the way, slammed him, and that was it with the cross press. Beautifully done. Lovely counter move. 6 rounds to go.
Seconds away, round 3.
Now, Thornton simply cannot take any risks at all now. But he never thought he'd be trailing after 2 rounds. Rudge, on the other hand, of course, sees his chance to make it a 2-0 win and catch his opponent unawares. He does the same move as last time, gets the face bar on with the forearm, but still didn't lock the leg on the way to hold his man in the position he wanted, to get the backbreaker as well.
No, referee, no. No. No, ref, no. No, one, no.
Reverse side headlock, not a grommet there. Quick forward whip. Rudge still doing very well. Certainly better than I expected. Side head chancery. Takes him the other way. Neat twist. And Thornton making sure that those shoulders don't stay down for even more than 1. Side head chancery still under Rudge. Just with the left hand. Oh, beautiful trip. And over the top down, but not quick enough. And Rudge still came back for a 2 there. Well, there's no question about it. It's a long time since Les Thornton, as nearly as that, went down to a 2-0 lose. Very near thing.
Just a bit, Red. Hold on, Rod. Again.
When Rudge gets hold, he certainly doesn't leave it go for anything if he can possibly avoid it. Straining to hold on that side head chancery. A couple of minutes left in the 3rd. And the way that Thornton follows that down, he's nearly always much too late. Quick reminder there from the referee that once you've released, you cannot follow up a move. The hard-looking face bar there. Rudge tries to catch him in a scissors, but not quite reachable. Just a minute left. And a cross press from the top there. Neat roll over to it, but couldn't hold it. Rudge really going into the attack here today. Continuously attacking. Beautiful counter by Thornton. That backhammer. 25 seconds. And if Rudge can just keep those shoulders off for 5 or 6 seconds, he's all right. There he is, 16 stone one of him, Les Thornton from Salford, Lancashire. Now billed from Manchester, where I understand he's moved to since his return from America. He played rugby league with the Langworthy Juniors. That's Manchester and district champions then at that time, and he was playing for them.
Seconds away, round 4.
Round 4, 5 to go, and still Rudge in the red trunks leading Les Thornton by 1 fall to 0. Thornton looks to us here at ringside as though he's continually going over the top of his man for a grobet, but hasn't got one unsuccessfully yet. Rudge, pretty powerful neck. The crutch hold was reached, the slam came, but again Thornton couldn't go down after it in time. Slight nosebleed here from Thornton, but nothing that will worry him, I don't suppose. It's that front head chancery that Rudge is using a lot here today. It looks as though he's trying to lift Thornton, and then he falls for the crutch hold again. The slam didn't quite happen for him right. Rudge's feet went through the ropes, and anyway, he was too late to follow up again. Oh, beautifully. That knee is supposed to be a knee drop that from Thornton, but he brought his man down completely wrong, but that's what he meant the first time, and now he follows it up again the second with the cross press. There's the equalizing move in round 4. Just over 2.5 minutes of the fourth, Thornton gets his equalizer finally with that knee drop and into a cross press. Ernest Lofthouse.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 2 minutes 35 seconds of round 4, a pinfall with a knee drop to a shoulder press and the equalising fall to Les Thornton.
And Terry Rudge a little bit in trouble here from that, but walking very slowly back to his corner following that knee drop on his back. He was lucky that the first one missed.
Seconds away, round 4.
Round 5, 4 rounds to go, and 1 fall each now as Pirlo comes in. Beg your pardon, Les Thornton comes in. So Thornton decided to use the forearm smash, of course. His speciality, one of them, apart from the one that's more known for. Oh, beautiful suplex by Thornton. And still Rudge manages to get out of it. That was a great suplex. And a good corner posing and a good forearm smash to follow. So Thornton's certainly going to know he's been in a fight here this afternoon. And again that knee drop, and this time he brought it off beautifully, the cross press. He's only going to hold it there for 1, and that's it. So the inevitable happened finally, but Terry Rudge put up a tremendous show before it did.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. In 55 seconds of round 5, again with a knee drop to a shoulder press, the winning fall to Les Thornton.